What up, Doled? Chill with me here to talk about um, iBattleTV's pay-per-view that just went down. You know what I'm saying? Code 4, Culture 4, iBattleTV staple. It's been a part of them for some years now, and it's a good card, man. It was a good card. I had a really good time watching this. I had the room clear. Was able to take my time and pay attention to the battles, really see what's going on. I did do live recaps, but I wasn't like reciting bars. It was more so about just telling you guys what's coming up and what I felt the results are. Now, if something caught my attention and somebody's really spazzing, I might be like, "Yo, he's wigging right now." Like some battles warranted that reaction, so you might see me tweet that out. But yeah, this was a dope event in my opinion, man. If you don't know, I still got the graphic up for the lineup. It went down. I think maybe only one battle on this card that you see on this card didn't happen. Or maybe I missed it, but I thought I was there on time. The first battle I saw was Mark Anthony versus Z, the dropout. Two guys. I'm more familiar with Z than I am Mark Anthony. And Z was Z. Standard, solid punching, nice wordplay, a little witty, some personality. Mark that was my first time seeing him. He seemed a bit shaky and nervous. Not going to spend too much time on this battle. He clearly lost all 3 rounds. Got a little more confident towards the third, but it was already over. He had choked in the first, stumbled in the second. Third, I think he just ended short. Z won that battle. We can move on. After that, what else? There was another battle that happened. I'm trying to go in order, but I'm not going to be successful. I remember it being, was it Knox? No, it wasn't Knox. It was Double A versus Danny Cruz. I remember that being next. I could be wrong, but Double A, he's gonna get the brunt of, kind of like with J2 being that, he prefers guys, which shouldn't be, it's 2021. People still care about that, so you expect that. Being that he's gay, he was gonna get a lot of gay jokes from Danny Cruz. Danny Cruz, I've seen him a couple of times. He's solid. In this battle in particular, I felt he was flustered. I felt Cruz was flustered because the gay angles didn't really work, and there were some bars that people didn't react to that he felt needed a reaction, and when he didn't get those, or he didn't get a reaction for a rebuttal, particularly I think it was the second round, he tried to rebuttal something and he didn't get anything for it. It like brings his whole mood down, and he just doesn't have that same effort and doesn't have that same drive. Although his second? His second was pretty good. His third was pretty strong too. But there's just laws in his material where there's a lot of dry spots, and he gets visibly discouraged. Whereas Double he has this flow where he just keeps going, whether he gets reaction or not. And I think that's commendable and respectable. And he had some moments that won the crowd over. He had some lines that I've heard before, but then he also had lines that were creative. So he kind of balanced it out. He pretty much won the battle 3-0, in my opinion. If you want to give Cruz maybe the third, I guess, because something had happened when people were talking during his round, during Double's round, and he ended it short. It wasn't super short. I feel like he was close to being done anyway, but it is what it is. But he clearly won the battle. That's how I felt about that. Def the Kid versus Knox. This was a goodie. 1 round battle though. 1 round. And Def the Kid went first, and I thought he set a really, really nice tone. He was aggressive. He was punching. He was just fearless. I like when people rap like they got something to prove. You can tell who rap like they got something to prove, and who's like, look, man, they paid me, so I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Def the Kid was rapping like he had something to prove, like he was repping a area that he wanted to have shine. Like, you know what I'm saying? He rapped with a lot of pride, and he was putting together some early punches that were landing effectively. And I thought he was saying some dope shit, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be tough for Knox. I thought I seen Knox in Hitless Battle League. I asked and text, not text, but I tweeted out to Lex. Lex confirmed this is the same kid. I thought it was. I just wasn't sure, and sure enough, he's much improved. Much improved. He was bombing away. You know what I'm saying? Um, he had a line, and that's why I say I hate reciting lines. That's why I don't put him on Twitter because I don't want to butcher him. But he had a line about people thinking he was, because he's a white kid, and he's like, people thinking I'm racist or something like that. And then he brings up him having a white friend. It upset him to see him get arrested for a PS5 that they thought he stole. And so it was like he literally, you know what I'm saying, got arrested, by the system, by the gaming system, by the console. Like the way he dressed it up and put it together was dope. Like I had to see him literally get taken in by the system or over the system. It was pretty crazy how he set that up. I was like, that was a sophisticated setup and everything. I like that. But he was wicked, man. He got that pretty clear. But Death was dope. Death was dope too. I want to see more of both of them actually, man. That was an early front runner for Battle of the Night. So salute to both of those gentlemen on putting on a nice performance. Who else was next? I want to say Baby J versus Mike G. That's what I want to say. Could be wrong. Like I said, I'm trying to go in order about, but it's a lot. It's a lot of battles that happen. So I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, we can talk about Baby J and Mike G. Pretty scattered, underwhelming a little bit, in my opinion. I gave the battle to Mike G, but I felt like Mike G was kind of just piecing shit together as he went, but it was still good enough to win. And Baby J, he had his material written, but it just wasn't strong. It was a lot of just like rapping. Like his shit would have been good if it was just a part of a structured song, not necessarily tailored for battle. And I thought Mike G, with his unorthodox style, you know, kind of got that loose cipher in him where he's just piecing shit together and having fun, not taking it as seriously as you would like him to, but still putting together some fire material. So that's what happened in that battle. Mike G probably, I would say, pretty clearly got that battle as well. It was solid, but it was hard, man. It was hard. That one rounder by by Knox and Death was fire. So it was hard to really top that. What else was next? I think it was. Hey, honestly, it might have been one of the battles of the night that people were waiting for. No, I think before that battle happened, I think we were watching Bricks Belvy versus Lou Cipher. I believe that battle did happen next. So Bricks Belvy versus Lou Cipher. This was one I was looking. This is the one I called Battle of the Night going into this. I thought it was gonna be Battle of the Night heading into it. It didn't turn out to be the case, but Bricks probably had one of the performances of the night. He was on 10. He was on one, man. He was putting together some shit. Lou Cipher, first round was sloppy, a little choppy. His second and third rounds, and like he got this style where you don't know if he's just piecing shit together off the rip or he constructed his material to be delivered that way. You just never can tell really. But his second and third were really strong, and you kind of wish that was one of those rounds was a first round as well. But his first round was kind of a waste. Bricks clearly got that, and you can argue that maybe Lou got the second, maybe because I feel like that was probably his best round in my book. But Bricks 2-1 or 3-0, however you slice it, Bricks was saying some shit. Some shit, man. Bricks is so underrated. So underrated, man. He been doing this for years. Y'all just don't know. Bricks Bricks Belvy is out here, man. That was probably one of his better performances in a minute. I think I like this probably better than his battle I seen on URL in Cleveland. I think I like this better than his active performance on Town Business 2. Like I think this is like he was wigging. He was wigging. Shout out to Bricks Belvy, man. Like a super vet. Like he been in this for a minute. So yeah, I gave that to him pretty clearly, not gonna lie. Uh Respecting a little bit more, but it wasn't bad. It was still a good battle. Excuse me. After that, we had I want to see go down the list. I believe it was Just Cuz versus Fettuccine 20. Like I said, I could be totally butchering this order. Fettuccine 20, he kept his rounds to whatever time he agreed upon. They're pretty standard short, but he still won. Just Cuz is good. He got energy and aggression. His bars, and maybe because it was against Fettuccine and he did a lot of pasta noodle flips, it just wasn't original enough. And whereas with Fettuccine, he was just more broad in his references and his punching, and I felt like he kind of clearly got that round, and I gave him clearly in the first and clearly in the third. The second round, he was just really, for whatever reason, Fettuccine was really lackluster and just trying to get that round over with. You can tell, like he called time and just was like done with it. But Just Cuz got room to grow. Like I said, he got energy. He's a big fella, got a little presence to him. He just needs to get more creative with the writtens. But yeah, Fettuccine, even just on the off night, kind of got that battle. So that's how it was. I believe, yeah, Real Sick and King Bo. Now you see them as the headliner. They're like co-headlining. They went in the middle, and I think this was a really. I don't know if this was planned by Lex and Co, but it was a dope idea because they brought the energy back in the building after maybe two battles in a row. Kind of was trying to bring the momentum down, brought it right back up with Sick and Bo. With Sick and Bo, man. Shout out to them. I wish this was 3 rounds, man. I swear. I really do. But Sick and Bo, man, they brought it. They brought it. They brought it. Let me tell you. Because Bo went first. Bo went first. And he's just not like anybody else right now. Like it's just refreshing. It's refreshing when you're different and good though. Like there are some people I'm sure that are unorthodox and different, but they aren't good really. You know what I'm saying? When you're different and good, it's just so refreshing. And he doesn't battle super often, so you're not getting tired of him. And it was good to see, man. He hit Sick with some lines, man. Not really not too many Sick flips. Ones here and there, but not. He didn't rely on that. He relied on painting pictures and storytelling, and then following up with one punch that could be a haymaker. Like that's his style. Like he's not gonna try to punch you to death, outbar you to death, rapid pace you, outpace you. He's conditioned for the distance to paint stories, sell his vision and what he's doing, and he did it with ease. Like he wasn't phased by Sick's presence at all, and it was just amazing, man. He had some shit, boy. He had some shit. Like that was good, man. That was good. It's good to see another guy from the Midwest showing out. He's from Ohio, so just and you can just watch all his other battles, man. He's very consistent with his style and how he approaches battles, man. It's a joy to watch. As for Sick, I feel like Sick started out the blocks not sluggish or bad. He was at a steady pace. He's at a steady pace. He didn't for me. I know, at iBattle, they love Sick, so they were going a little crazy over lines that I just thought were good, but it wasn't wowing me yet. somewhere maybe 12 to 4, maybe I don't know, 12 to 16 bars, somewhere up in there. He like hit a different gear and just started bombing on Sneeze. Very direct, which is um, one of the reasons why he excels, because he's very direct. It's tailored for you, and you take a lot of care and practice and time into it. And yeah, man, he didn't let up after that. It got crazy. It got really crazy. Because he heard a comment that Sneezy said regarding this battle, about Sick not taking it serious, or he better not be playing. Something to that effect. It got to Sick. Sick let him have it. Was telling him how this is his house and how you fucking it up and things like that. Was crazy. Like his aggression got up. It's like he was really mad at Sneezy for that. And it was just different, man. I don't know how to call that one, man. It's a one rounder, and when it's close, when a one rounder is close, I mean, if I actually, be honest with you, I might edge it towards Sneezy, because Sneezy was consistent, would probably wow me more times from beginning to end than Sick. I feel like Sick towards the end was bombing, but Sneezy had, there goes something right here in the beginning of part of his rounds. There's something in the middle and something in the end. He kind of pieced this shit, had little moments here and there throughout his whole first round. It really can go either way though. It was a really dope battle. I can't wait to watch it again, man. Hella replay value, and I don't even say hella. Like I don't even. Y'all got me saying shit I don't even say for real. But anyway, we had MT Money versus Jack Casserole. Another battle I was looking forward to. It was good. It was good. It wasn't crazy, but it was good. I thought Jack Casserole got that 2-1. I thought MT Money, I know he's traveled before, but you can just tell, being on the West Coast, the Pacific Northwest, over there in that comfort zone, that pocket he's at, he's not the same. He's really like he was punching, he was doing the same shit he normally does, but just without that energy and confidence. It just seemed like he was just trying to get his material out and go. That's how I felt the whole time. But his third was really good. I'm about to say great. No, his third was really good. He won the third, but by that time it was over. Jack Casserole 2-1. You can just visibly tell, that, and that's Jack's league. So, he's more comfortable, and you can tell visibly. You can just tell the material wasn't like a vast separation, but when y'all are this close in material, somebody with the energy and confidence and just the poise is going to get the nod over you 9 times out of 10. So I'm going to get at the Jack Casserole 2-1 in an okay battle. Could have been much, much better. After that, like I said, I'm not going in. I believe it was Kang versus Drugs. I believe. Not sure about that, but I believe it was Kang versus Drugs. And this was up there for battle of the night. Not gonna hold you. Kang versus Drugs was fire. First round was amazing, yo. Like Drugs and Kang were bombing on each other. Drugs went first. He lost the coin toss, and they were just bombing on each other, man. Like I said, I don't give away lines, so you just have to order it. It's on VOD. It's worth it. It's really, really worth it. This card was worth it. Drugs was bombing on him in the first. Kane came back and made it close. Like, it was really close. I still gave the first round to Drugs, but Kane was saying some fire shit without relying on Drugs flips. But towards more of the battle, he started doing what people was doing, using more drug references and flips like that. But in that first, I felt what was making his material hit, that it was original and didn't rely on drug name flips like that. Dope round. Second round is funny because while King's second round wasn't as good as his first, he actually won this round because Drugs pretty much had a little brain fart for like a bar, like 2 bars where he just didn't remember his material. Got it back though, like a true vet, and got it together, but by that time it was too late. You got to deduct points. So Kane gets that round. It goes down to the third. Different round, man. Drugs was just in his bag of, you know, like giving him game at the same time, punching him to death. High energy. Then he'll get that talk to you vibe. He did a little bit of everything in the third, whereas King approach was more of like a real talk round on why, the game is fucked up, the politics in battle rap, how drugs is always affected by these things, and how it affects others just as much as like it was. When I tweeted out, I gave the battle to drugs, but when I really think back of Kane's round, I might get that round to him, so I might get that battle to him because I'm really thinking back to all the things he said and how it just hit. The only problem is something happened and he just ended, and I don't know if it was short. It felt short. It felt like a short round, but he ended early. So that's how that went. And yeah, I might go 2-1 King on second thought. That's crazy. And then finally, at the end, it was a battle that ended up actually being battle of the night. And Dallas Cash versus A Class was fire, yo. Fire. Replay value city. Absolutely. A Class versus Dallas Cash. Replay value city is on high for me. You know what I'm saying? It was really good. Really, really good. First round, the best round of probably best round of the night. Best round from those two when it pertains to that battle. Dallas Cash went first. Set a tone that I just didn't think A Class could keep up with. And he didn't wait for a moment to like, okay, now let's heat up. He came right out the gate with it, A Class, and matched his energy and took the round. I was shocked by the end of it. I'm like, am I giving this round to A Class after what Dallas just did? I think I am. And I did. So second round, edged it towards Dallas. Dallas' structure was better. His rebuttals were crazy in that round. They both were rebutting, but his rebuttals were a little crazier to me. And the third was a toss up until A Class started getting into, the roasting session, and then after that he got back into he showed a mixed bag of roasting session, making jokes, being a little witty and humorous, then getting back into his like bar for bar, gun bar bag, and he would just had a little more style and flair with his whole appearance and performance. So all in all, dope battle. I edged A Class rounds 1 and 3. Round 1 is a slight edge, and I could change my mind on that battle as well when I look back at it. But it was really good, man. Replay value city. Check that battle out, okay? Please. Whatever you do, man. It's worth it. It's worth it. So shout out to Lex again, man. They be putting out dope cards. Dope cards, man. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, between Dallas Cash versus A Class, between I would say even Bricks Belvy versus Lou Cipher. Outside of Lou's first round, that battle was fire. King and Drugs. Like they had some ones on here, man. They had some ones for sure. And Knox and Death of the Kid, a one rounder that I don't know if people had high expectations for, but that was another goodie. So you're gonna have some good entertainment if you're fucking with iBattleTV culture. If you really want to fuck with it, just go get the app iBattleTV. Yeah, man, subscribe, be a premium member, and enjoy, man. Enjoy. It's on VOD as we speak, so y'all definitely go get that. This is Ledge. Please subscribe to the channel, and as always, keep it battle rap. Love.